Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Sagittarius, this week we're going to look at you, your friend, and your foe. Sagittarius, we're going to get right into it with the Light Seers Tarot. We are going to ask, what is your energy? What are your motives? And what are your motives directed towards at this time? And we will ask the same of the friend and the foe. All right, Sagittarius, your energy is the wheel. Maybe you're gambling on something. You could be on the cusp of some sort of big change, transformation here. You could also feel like you're kind of like things are up to the universe here. There's something that you don't have control over. You feel open. It's almost like you feel open to maybe taking a chance. You feel open to whatever the universe has to throw at you. You're living in the cycle that you find yourself in. You could be experiencing some sort of good fortune as well. Your motives, the Ace of Swords. Your motives are the truth, to seek the truth, to find the truth, to share the truth. Could be to get some type of a download here, to receive information. Maybe it is to strengthen your intuition also. Your motives are directed towards the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Something to do with learning or grassroots beginning of an idea. Putting an idea, planting an idea here. Planting an idea like a seed. Is it the right time? It's the right time. There's somebody. Are you in a lucky cycle? I feel like you're approaching some type of lucky cycle to plant an idea. What is your friend's energy? The Five of Wands. So maybe your friend is combative at this time. Your friend might be argumentative. Your friend could be competing for something. Your friend could be in some sort of strife with you or someone or something else. What's your friend's motives? The Page of Cups. Elevated. Elevating the heart. To create hope. And that's directed towards the Queen of Wands. So I don't know who that is. Directed towards the Queen of Wands. Maybe that's you. Fire? Is a friend like struggling or fighting here to elevate hope? To you. Your motive. It's almost like you're receiving something. Towards. I want to say there's some sense of wanting to win here. Right? It almost looks like this Queen of Wands is holding up the wand like she won. And now she holds something in her hand. And right, your friend's energy is this, like, is like fighting with these wands, trying to grab the fire. Trying to grab the fire. That's what they're all reaching for, the flame. Your friend's energy is trying to reach for the flame. Right? And the motive is directed towards holding the flame. The keeper of the flame. The foe. Let's see what the foe. What's their foe's energy? The foe's energy. The Four of Wands. Interesting. The foe could be celebrating something. The foe could be getting married. The foe's motives. The Fool. Fresh start, a new beginning. The foe's motives are directed towards the Six of Swords. Your foe looks like they're leaving something up to God. Your foe wants something sort of happy here, maybe some type of celebration or some type of union or reunion. Your foe does want a fresh start and kind of just leaving it up to God. So I don't know what's going on with them, but they don't seem like really focused on other areas of the reading. I don't know who or what your friend is fighting for. If they are actually fighting with other individuals or competing with other individuals for some type of flame. an ignition source, an idea. Something elevating here, something elevating. The Page of Swords is at the bottom, and that's it. Walking a tightrope of ideas. Walking is the tightrope of ideas. Okay, so you have the Wheel. Show me this. It could be any number of things, but it does feel like sort of at the mercy of the universe. Sagittarius' energy is the Wheel. The King of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Your friend's energy is directed towards. Okay, I want to say your energy looks like, this could be a whether you realize it or not. Your energy looks like you're receiving something. You are, when I say receiving something though, it's really like, it's highly beneficial for you. I want to say this is also very confident. You're feeling very confident and brave in a cycle that you find yourself in. You have a lot of hope and expectation for the future. Okay, yeah. Your motive is Ace of Swords. The Emperor. The Emperor. The Ace of Swords. The Emperor. The Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, it feels like you have a motive here for some sort of information or facts that have been hidden to come to light. But it also feels like guarding this. Like this is something that you have guarded. I don't know if it's a secret. If it's a secret that you have been guarding. And the secret that you guard is your motivation. It could have something. I don't know if you have some sort of knowledge here about a higher partnership between you and someone else with this Emperor. Your energy is possibly also feeling like you're come into some type of a lucky cycle to do something that you want to do. You may have also come across or found something that you feel like is really fortunate to have found. And when I say that, like, honestly, it could be anything. It could be maybe you found someone who's really good at changing oil in cars. Or maybe you found, I don't know, like, right? It could be anything. But that does feel like that you have stepped into a very fortunate and lucky cycle. Your motive, I'm not sure if your motive is to release some sort of secret. I can see that it definitely is to keep a secret hidden. To keep a secret or some sort of information hidden is your motive. That's interesting. So when I say that, and it's directed to the Page of Pentacles, if it's to hide something from a child or to hide something from someone or a secret, or it could be a secret about a child, something like that. Yeah? The Page of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. This is curious. It's almost like you're trying to hide I don't know if you're working with someone here, collaborating with someone, or creating some type of a new beginning. This also feels like you could be returning to something with the Six of Cups there too, like up by the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like you could be returning to something. And it's like, man, this is a lucky break. I don't know what that is, but you're trying to hide the truth though. this energy, it's like, I don't know, because, okay, when I say that you're trying to hide the truth, though, it also looks like you're trying to do something good. Right? Like, okay, here's a way for me to describe this. Let's say there's somebody in your community who is kind of down and out, or they're in need of something. And let's just say it's, let's just use apples for the sake of argument. So I have so many, actually, I have a lot of pears now. I have more pears than I have apples. So, but let's just stick with apples. And let's just say it's someone, there's someone that, I don't know, if this person, you're close to this person, for some reason, this person has significance to you. And it's like, maybe you have like tons and tons of apples, but the grocery stores are sold out of apples. Nobody can find apples. And you have, so let's say it's a neighbor or a cousin or something like that, who every year this person makes like apple pies. They make all sorts of apple pies. And maybe this person like sells them at a farmer's market or something like that. And when they sell them at the farmer's market, it gives them enough money that they can, you know, pay all their bills over the winter until spring comes around. But this person cannot get any apples. It's like this person cannot get any access to any apples. And you have tons of apples. It's all like, right? It's almost like leaving in the middle of the night, leaving like bushels of apples at this person's front door, at being unseen and unknown. Because that's here, being unseen and unknown in doing this. And you are working together with this person, but they may not even be aware of it. It's like there's somebody here who's not aware, or you're trying to prevent someone from being aware that you are working with them. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe what your energy is like. And it's almost like you find yourself in this fortunate situation to be able to help someone. But help someone that, like, close to you, or someone that you feel it's important for you to help them. Like you would want to. This isn't any sort of like, I should be charitable, I should do this, or somebody found out you had a lot of apples and you have to share them. This is like, you feel really fortunate to be in a position where you can help someone that you really want to help. There. That's like your energy. And your motive and what it's directed towards. Okay? Okay, your friend's energy. Now your friend, though. Why do I keep feeling like I'm the friends? Every time I go outside of you guys, I feel like I'm pulling on energy that is more self-centered. Right? Like what I just said is not really a self-centered energy. It's like not at all. But then, right, it almost feels like the friend they're focused on, I got to compete with everyone and get this flame, and I need to hold the flame in my hand. Or maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's like a friend trying to reach for the flame. Because their motive is good. I feel like their intentions are good. Their intentions are good with the Page of Cups. And anyway, okay, it's almost like then the friend is holding the flame, and look at how happy they are. I got the flame, I got the flame. But it's almost like you left the flame at the front door for them. I don't know. Okay, the Five of Wands. See, the Five of Wands just landed on your Wheel of Fortune cards. I'm telling you, I feel like it's connected. The Three of Wands. So the card that came out to clarify the Five of Wands landed on the Wheel of Fortune. So the Three of Wands into the Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like instead of allowing something to progress naturally, the friend is reaching for it before it's ready. It's almost like me trying to pick pears. I got like this extension thing with a little thing, and I was picking the pears. It goes up to 18 feet, this pole. I'm telling you, the best fruit is at the top of the tree. It really fucking is. So why that is, I don't know why that is. Why are the biggest apples and the biggest pears way at the top of the tree? Right? There's that low-bearing fruit scenario. I'm telling you, I'm out there watching it, living it, going, shit, yeah, all the little apples are all on the lower branches. Right out there, the big, yummy ones. At the top. And it's like, it was me out there, and Lily was watching me this morning. What is mommy doing with that thing? Yeah, I was picking them. I was picking all these pears. It's fucking crazy how many pears I have. I thought I had a lot of apples. Yeah, it is. It's like the friend is trying to reach. They're trying to reach for something when they should just allow it to come in naturally. Is kind of what the friend's energy is. Okay. So you could also be working really well with timing here. Is also an indication of your energy. Your energy is working really, really well with timing. Where you have a friend here who's more trying to force timing. And you can't really do that. The friend's motives, though, I mean, their motives are in the right place. The Page of Cups. Oh. The Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. The friend's motives here. Hope. It's almost like hope when there's really no hope. It's like so I don't know why. Maybe they feel like there's no hope here to get something, to be able to achieve something. So your friend could be feeling hopeless. It's like the person who needs to make all the apple pies. They can't get any apples. That's so funny. Yeah, it's totally that. Like they can't. They may have even like walked away, or they're no longer connected to a family unit or a group of people here. There's kind of like their motive to some extent is to trust the universe to walk into the mystery of life, but that's leading, it's like it leads them to heartache. The friend's motives are directed towards the Queen of Wands. I don't know. I feel like it's either an individual or it's achieving, like being able to hold this in their hand. The Queen of Wands. The Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups. That's not nice. That's what this is. What's going on with your fucking friend there? Okay. This is also kind of got the feeling of somebody who's trying to get something before someone else gets it. Or if somebody else is expected to get something, if somebody else is expected to receive something, and that's not your friend is like trying to reach for it and get for it before it naturally goes to somebody else. Oh, now I see how all these cards are playing out for their motive, for the page. No, it's like your friend is trying to steal hope from someone. Oh, what the fuck? Why would your friend try to do that? Sometimes their friends can be fucking assholes too. Yeah. It's true. That's true. Because yeah, your friend is trying to get something. It looks like your friend is trying to get it before it naturally goes to someone else. Okay, right? Like, let's go back to the pear tree. So the pear tree is on my property. It's a very interesting scenario between myself and my neighbors. The pear tree is on my property. I have a few branches from my tree that hang over to the neighbor. There's apple tree. The other neighbor has apple trees. I believe they're Macintosh apples, and those are Bartlett pears. But then from their tree, I have quite a few branches that hang over and I get a shitload of apples just from those. So I was out there trying to pick pears this morning, and there's a number of pears, because there's a cedar hedge between myself and the neighbor where the pear tree is, that like they've got branches hanging over, and I'm not touching those because I'm like, yeah, they can get those pears. But then there was ones that were kind of like on the property line, and part of me thought to myself, I should just leave them for them because I have more pears than anyone on this side. But then I thought there's a good chance those pears could fall down and go into the cedar hedge and then they're gone. So I decided to pick them. So I decided to pick those ones, right? Which is kind of like what your friend's energy looks like. Because if it was hanging there waiting for someone else, like it was ripening and then it was going to maybe naturally fall, or they could just naturally reach up and pick it, it's almost like your friend is trying to get out there earlier and grab it before that happens. But then I sent the neighbor a message and told them that I have a lot of extra pears to give them, because I didn't pick them just for me. I was like, I'm not going to eat 500 pears. Oh, I guess I could. So, right, it's like the friend, but it's almost like if I hadn't like sent the neighbor a text message and said, I've been out picking pears. There's a few branches hanging on your side. Please feel free to pick those. But I also have some that, you know, I have extra ones for y'all. Right? It's almost like doing that without saying that. Like, I need to get those pears. I don't want anyone getting any of my pears. But I don't know. I don't think it's their pears. Because legally, if the branches are hanging on their property, then it's theirs. Theirs. It is their pear. But it's almost like your friend is trying to reach over. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what your friend really wants that flame. I really want that flame. But in the same, but the thing, it's like, is it trying to get? It's trying to like take away somebody else's happiness. See, I don't want to make anyone unhappy. It's like, I didn't want the neighbor knowing, maybe the neighbor goes out there and looks like, oh, those pears are almost ready to get picked. And then they go out and they're all fucking gone. It's like, who took all the pears? Who took all the pears? Now I have a green apple tree at the back too. I don't know what to do with all this fruit. I'm putting it in a cantina. Put it in the cantina. But I've already had 2 apples and 3 pears today to eat. I spend a lot of time in the bathroom. That's a while. I think I'm getting fruit fat. I think I'm like fattening up like a little bear. I just need some smoked salmon. I'm gonna eat apples and pears to get ready for the winter. And I'm gonna get like a little like bear pudge fruit. Okay, anyways, let's go to your foe. So your foe is your foe is like, yay! See, that's what I'm like looking at this going, I'm not gonna look at the cards. Your friend's a bit of an asshole and the foe seems like a pretty nice person. So I don't know. The foe is having a celebration here. Yay! Or they want to. So let's see what that is. The 4 of Wands. The 9 of Swords into the Knight of Cups. So there's, okay. The foe's energy. The 4 of Wands, the 9 of Swords with the 9 of, oh my God. I don't know. It's like their mind tells them something that makes absolutely no fucking sense. Something makes no sense, or they can't figure it out, or they regret something, or they think about it too much, but then their heart is taking them in another direction. Their heart really wants to party. That's the foe. The heart really wants to party and have a good time. And the mind is like, oh. Well, that's your foe. Their motive is the Fool. What the heck's going on? The deck is all funny. The Chariot and the 5 of Swords. I think that's the order it came out in. I want to say, actually, it feels more like going from the 5 of Swords to the Chariot with the Fool. But maybe it's not. It could be somebody picking the wrong direction. Oh, are they fucking around? What is going on here? This has been the whole theme this week of like foes interfering with friends. This was looking like maybe your friend was interfering with the foe, but now I don't know. Now I'm not so sure. Now I'm wondering, is the foe's motive here to get someone to make a wrong choice? Or to negotiate themselves into a position that isn't as beneficial if they'd never done it in the first place. The foe's motive here is to change direction. Change either their own direction or somebody else's direction. And they want to, but I think it's somebody else's direction. Well, unless it's just in favor of them. is your friend, so now, okay, hear me out on this one. So now it's almost like as I'm looking at this, I'm almost like, who's running out there next year to get the most pears? Like, who's going up to the tree to get the most pears first? It's weird. Like, it's trying to get something. Is a foe trying to... Again, it's funny. Like, y'all just sitting there, like, but you are hiding some type of information yourself. And that's that, whatever that is. But it seemed like good. It was good. All right, all right. Why do we have the Six of Swords for what the foe's motive is directed towards? Is this trying to sabotage some type of natural direction? The Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. The foe's motives are directed towards... The Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords or the Six of Swords. It's to cause somebody to second guess. It is. I mean, it feels like to cause someone to second guess about themselves. Why would the foe do this? So maybe it's more like your friend is trying to grab something before the foe takes it. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. There's not a lot. There's hardly any pentacles here. So what is it? Why is the foe doing this? Okay, the Three of Cups flew out in reverse on the Page of Cups. The foe does not want something or someone to come together. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense why the foe is trying to get someone to second guess about the direction that they're going in. What does any of this have to do with you? What does any of this have to do with Sagittarius? All those cards landed on your side. The Moon into the Fool. Okay, interesting. What this has to do with you. Because the Fool card is what the foe's motives are directed towards. Some sort of an illusion about freedom here. Some sort of an illusion about freedom. No. But the Fool doesn't know anything. And you know something. So, it has to do. Are you trying to trick the foe? Oh, fool. I think you're trying to trick the foe. I really don't know. That's what it looks like. You have some type of, right? Because you have some type of information here that you were holding back with, that you were guarding it, you were keeping it secret. And what does all of this have to, like all of the other stuff, what does it have to do with you? It looks like that you are, okay, you're trying to disguise or put an illusion around some type of fresh start here, because the foe is trying to fuck around with the fresh start. And your friend is just like, I don't know, frantically trying to climb up tree branches to get to the flaming pear. The flaming pear. Oh, that would be good. Do that, like poached pears. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to do some poached pears. That'll be good. Okay. I'm going to go do the extended. What's at the bottom here? Oh, there's a whole freaking thing is upright. The Page of Wands. So somebody said something. Somebody said something, got the whole thing going. Maybe somebody saw something, got an idea, and they voiced it. Somebody else is up to something too. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what is the unexpected coming towards you, Sagittarius? What is the unexpected coming towards your friend? And what is the unexpected coming towards your foe? And that's what I got. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Sag. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.